It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in City Skylines in my town of Newbury, and today we're going to continue building my downtown area and focus on services. I have some really cool new assets I've never used before. They're massive assets for a downtown area. It's going to be really cool. So welcome to a Saturday morning stream. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I know I am, and I'm going to have some fun playing some City Skylines. So let's get started. Once again, I have a whole long list of things I want to do today. We're going to see how much we can get to. Hello, V5 is in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. So this is what we have to start with so far. We're going to continue to build this out today. I added one building here because I realized I didn't have any commercial buildings. So I just plopped this in here, and it's a gorgeous building. But I just wanted one more building to be commercial. So what we have right now is office, residential, nothing. That's a prop. Office, residential, and office. Okay, so we have a mix of residential and office, a little bit more office and residential, and then one high-density commercial right there, right next to the train station, which is good. And our train station is, look at it, it's so busy already, which is fantastic. Look, we got cars in the parking lot, which is nice, and this is like filling for the people. Now, the line says it hasn't taken any passengers yet, but look at all the people who are waiting here. So it must just not have registered yet or something. And we got one person on this side, which means there's someone leaving the city. Yeah, we already have a tourist here, which means people are coming to this train station from out of the city and going to our Walt Disney concert hall over here. So yeah, everything is like kind of working together. Now I have to do some more research on some of these buildings. All of these are things I've never used these assets before. And some of these are older assets, and they might be broken. Sometimes when you use things from the Steam Workshop that came out, like 5 years ago, the game has changed since then, and they may not be operating perfectly. That might be the case here. For instance, this Deutsche Bank building. I love this. This is so gorgeous. But it looks like the lighting effects are all glitched out on this. Like if we go to nighttime, yeah, look at this. I mean, that doesn't look normal. And when you look at the photograph that's on the Steam Workshop of how this is supposed to look at night, it doesn't look like this. I mean, this just looks broken. And I don't want it in my city if it's going to look like that at night. It looks just awful, I think. So, some of these we might remove, but some of these look great. I mean, look at how great this one looks. Fantastic. I mean, none of the windows are even lit up on this. This is just exterior lighting, and it looks really cool. This one has lit up windows and exterior lighting. It looks fantastic. This one looks a little weird too, and this looks like it has the same kind of glitching. And I'm wondering if I need if there's like a mod I need to make this look right. But see this like outlined window? Like that doesn't look normal to me. So this one might go too. And honestly, this Sears Tower might go too. I have this Sears Tower one. Now, this is not even a northeastern New England building. This is, but it's, it doesn't even like the lights at night don't look good. And this is supposed to be like this is the tallest building in my city. I want the tallest building in my city to be a really nice looking asset. Like if you look at like this asset here, this is the most gorgeous asset I've ever seen. Look at how pretty this looks. So, like, I want my tallest building to be a really pretty asset because I'm going to be seeing it all the time. So this might go too. So this might go, and this might go. So I'm going to do a little bit more research. Maybe I can find a mod that can correct this. I don't know. I mean, this is such a gorgeous asset, these double towers here. I really want to keep it if I can. But we'll keep looking at it and see what I can find out. Let's take a look at my other area over here because there's some issues I want to let you know I corrected. Or there's some things I need to correct as well. I did move the power lines because yesterday we had the power lines go right next to this bridge and it looked horrible. It was actually in front of this bridge and it just looked horrible. So I moved them slightly so they're still connected through here, but you just can't see them. So that's much better. Look at my European district. I have gone through and used Bob on all of these buildings. Every single one. It took me a long time. But these are the vanilla European buildings, and they normally come covered with all of these signs on the roof and all these billboards on the sides of the buildings. It doesn't even look very European. I don't know why they did that. But no, I know why they did that, because it's very eye-catching and makes it very like colorful things. But once you remove all that signage, they're actually very beautiful buildings. And it looks so, I mean, even from a distance, we're like far away, and it looks completely different than it used to look. I think this looks so beautiful. I also widened the streets a little bit. I brightened the buildings so they're a little bit lighter, all of them. But look at this. You go in here. This is exactly what I wanted it to look like. So instead of looking like Las Vegas, it looked like a Las Vegas kind of strip kind of place. It looks like an old historic neighborhood with these cobblestone streets. I mean, what a game changer. And it just looks so cool. I'm planning on using some of these buildings in my downtown area too. But it's just, I mean, can you believe this? Like, for those of you who've played on vanilla and used the European buildings on vanilla, it's a completely different look. These are the same buildings, but it looks completely different. I missed a sign right here. What is this? Tycoon Pizza. Okay, you know what? We'll leave that. We'll leave Tycoon Pizza sign right there. But in general, this just looks so good. I love it. See all of these buildings here. And the cool thing with Bob is, since I've done it once, I could use these buildings anywhere on any map, and it'll always look like this. Down these side streets here. It just looks so quaint and beautiful. Look at this. So nice. Tim's in chat. Hey, Tim, how's it going? All right, let's look at another problem we have over here. We've been having some trash issues, and I was wondering why, and then I looked at this. This is our trash facility. So we have the major trash plant here, and then we have a transfer facility right here, and this says it's full. And I was like, full? How could the transfer facility be full? And then I realized this isn't, it says it's a waste disposal unit, but this is not the one from the game. This is from a content creator pack from the Japan City pack. And I believe this just works like a regular incinerator plant. Like these transfer facilities don't go to here, which is, I didn't realize that. I need to use the vanilla version of this. So we're going to have to actually destroy this and replace it with the vanilla version to get this to work to move over here. So let's go ahead and move that out. I hate that because I really like this building. And maybe we can use this elsewhere, but we can't use it here. So let's grab this. We're going to pop this out and replace it with a waste processing complex. And it's a lot bigger. To push it over a little bit. And we broke the power lines, so let's fix the power lines. Oh no, that should be connected. Yeah, that works. Okay, so this will be our new area here, and so we should be able to see trucks leaving here and going out to this. Let's speed up our time a little bit. Oh, no, this is what's happening. Okay, the trucks come out, and they're picking up the stuff here. I see. Okay, so is this full now? 100%. Yeah, 0%, and then it gets here, and it picks it up, and it turns into 100%. Got it. All right, so, and the little warning sign went away here. So now this is working. Oh, wow. How cool is that? I wonder how long this has been full. Like, how long has this whole thing been broken? But this should work now. Yeah, and I think that that's a good point to start off on our downtown surfaces area. So the first thing that we need to do for the downtown is we need to put one of these transfer stations downtown somewhere to help pick up the trash down there. So let's go over here and figure out where would be a good spot for this disposal unit. And I'm thinking maybe on the other side of the train tracks here somewhere. I mean, actually, maybe like even right here we could stick it in. I mean, it's not that ugly of a building, the transfer station. I mean, it looks a little industrial, but it's not bad. So, I mean, maybe we can stick it in like right down here. Yeah, let's put it here for now. It's got water. It's got power. I like the power line runs right behind it. And I think that'll work. And we got trucks coming out of it already. Okay, let's... oh, it uses these transfer trucks. Okay. All right, so I think that'll work good for the time being to collect rubbish from this whole area here. Oh, we do have death care as well. That's an issue. Maybe we should pick up our dead people. Now we do have our cemetery over here that we built a while ago, but I don't know if this is going to be too far away for downtown. I think we should have crematoriums and stuff down there. I love this cemetery, man. So cool. Tim says, same stuff, different smell. Okay. So yeah, let's hide like a little crematorium building somewhere in here. And I think what we'll do is we'll use, I love this one. From, which pack is this? This is from the High Tech Buildings Content Creator Pack. It's a cryopreservatory, and I just think it looks so cool. So we're gonna just stick this in here somewhere, maybe on the just like a corner or something, just so it covers this whole area. Maybe we'll try and stick it more in the center. Yeah, something like that. Oh, let me just mention something before we get too far into this downtown build. I did post a pop-up notice on my Wolves and Finance business channel, which is my other YouTube channel. I'm taking a break from YouTube, from that channel specifically, for 2 weeks. And I just wanted to explain, in case you saw that message, I'm taking a break from that channel for 2 weeks. That channel I normally post once a week, but I'm not taking a break from this channel. So I'll still post every day on this channel. I'm just taking a break from that channel. And there's a couple reasons for that. I have had a great last couple of, like, my last month and a half of videos on that channel have been my most successful videos of all time. And they've been really good because they've been like banger videos. So like for 6 weeks straight, I've been putting out banger videos. Like, I'm so proud of them. And they've done really well, which is great. But I'm a little bit tired from putting out these like really intense business videos on really heavy topics. And I just needed a little bit of a break. On top of that, the next 2 weeks are all consumed by the elections that are coming up. We have really big elections here in the U.S. And so for the next 2 weeks, the news is only going to be talking about elections. So I don't think that people are really going to be that interested in financial videos anyway. So I might as well take this time to just relax a little bit. So I'm taking 2 weeks off. After the elections, I'll come back and we'll get right back into intense, well-made business videos. Yeah, but on this channel, we'll keep doing it every day. V5 says, I find a major city and any city with skyscrapers like these not having a cemetery to be kind of strange. Are there any cities like that on Earth? Not having a cemetery? Well, I don't know. We could throw a cemetery in here at some point. Yeah, usually they do have cemeteries, you're right. Okay, so let's look at some of the service buildings that I've kind of picked out for this area. And I've spent some time going through the assets I had. I've looked on the Steam Workshop for some more assets. And I wanted, big buildings, high capacity assets that would look really well in a downtown. So let's start with police. And this is something I've had for a while that I've been dying to use. So I have the LAPD headquarters building, and it's massive, but it looks so cool. And it's so big, the only place it really fits is right here. This is the only spot that's big enough to fit this in. So we're going to stick it right on the corner here. And it looks so good right here. It's like this was like made for this asset. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just this massive, massive police headquarters building. Look at this. Is so cool. It's like there's grass going up here and there's these planters. And I'm going to have to figure out what kind of like bushes and trees to put in here. I might do some more detailing afterwards, but yeah, I love it. What is this up here? Looks like just kind of like a place to hang out or something. I wonder, am I supposed to put things up here? I don't know. There's even like a little grassy area on the roof. Am I supposed to put stuff up there? Like a tree on the roof? That would be weird. That would be too weird. But anyway, yeah, I love this. And let's see what the capacity is. Yeah, 25 police cars, which is nice. 10 holding cells, which seems kind of low. I would think there would be more holding cells in here. 10 is not going to be enough. Let me look at one of my other police stations. So we got like a police station. Let's look at this one over here. In our European district, we have this guy. This has 15 police cars. Yeah, 25 holding cells. So this one is supposed to be a smaller one, and it has more holding cells. So we may need to get like a prison in here. Because I think 10 is going to be a problem. Here's another police station over here. Yeah, this has more holding cells. This little police station. 20 holding cells. And all my holding cells are full. So, yeah, we might be having a prisoner problem here sometime soon. But, man, do I love this building. Oh, that's so cool looking. All right, so that's the police station. Let's look at the fire station. And for the fire station, I have like a downtown. It says Detroit Fire Headquarters. So this is supposed to be a historic kind of inner city headquarters building. I thought like maybe somewhere in the middle here so that they can access this area and this area all at the same time. Thinking maybe somewhere here. This feels right to me, just this spot right here. Does this have multiple sides? I don't think so. So let's kind of put it in the middle here. Oh, it does have multiple sides. Oh, it's like a corner. Oh, that's so cool. You have like fire engines coming out both sides of this. And a helipad at the top. What a cool asset. All right, let's grab this and we'll move it over. Right onto the corner there. I love that. What a cool building. All right, how many fire trucks does this have? We're going to tell it to use the large fire engine. It has 35 fire engines, so that is going to be great. This is going to take a little bit of chunk of money to run all these massive facilities because this is really expensive. 2,400 a week. This is 480 a week. Well, why is this one so expensive? Holy cow. But you can see from my money, I have almost $3 million. I saved up a little bit yesterday after the stream because we ran out of money yesterday. So I saved up $3 million. So we should be good, at least for today's stream. Tim says if you get the interactive prison mod from the workshop, you can build a custom working prison. I do have that mod, so we might do something with that. I've never actually used that before, but I do have it. So yeah, that would be a good idea. Okay, so what else do we need? Fire, schools. Oh, we need some schools. So I have a couple of cool downtown school assets. We should have one in all of these different areas. So let's see what we got. Let's start with elementary school. And, we could use the high-capacity ones, of course, which are the new ones that just came out, which are great. But we just use these on the other side of town over here, so I kind of want to use something different. And I do have some that look more, like they're from the downtown area. What is this? Okay, so this is like a legit downtown elementary school. What's this? Oh, this is a legit downtown elementary school as well. Ooh, that looks cool. This one looks a little bit bigger. Let's put both of these down because we'll need them in both of these areas. So maybe I'll throw it in the corner right here. What does this look like? Okay, that's pretty cool. It has the playground and the basketball court on top. But no fence or anything other than this little wall here. I could just see well, basketballs for sure are going to fly off of this, but I could see kids flying off of this too. Yikes. All right, so this is not really a good corner building. So let's grab this and just move it more into the center here. And we'll put stuff around it later. Okay, so we have an elementary school here. Let's put our other... Oh, what's the capacity on this? 1,000 students. That's fantastic. So 1,000 students over here. Let's grab this other one. Downtown elementary school. And we'll put this one over here in this area. And we'll maybe put it in over here. It's pretty large. Oh, that looks very nice. Okay, so this does have trees on the roof. What? Look at... Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful gardens. How do you grow a tree on a roof? Do you know how deep roots go? Like a tree like this would have, tons of roots. How does that even work? They got a basketball court. Ooh, I like the colors. Look at the colors here. So I think that works good right there. Okay, so how many students is this? 300 students. Oh, that's really small. We're going to have to put another school in there right away. We got one here and one here. Oh, my goodness. All right, so let's look at... That's a couple of elementary schools. Let's look at high school. Oh, here's another elementary school. All right, maybe we'll put one in over here. Or is this the one I put in? Oh, this is a different one. Oh, that's cool looking. Ooh. How many students is this? 1,500. Holy cow, I love the look of this. You got they got sandboxes in the back. No sports, but you have sandboxes. So, you know, you're going to learn a lot in this school. Gift Gamer is in chat. Hey, man. Welcome to the stream. Saying, nice road layout. Thank you. Why is the city so dead? Because we just started. You know, we just only have a couple of buildings. V5 says, the living city is off to the side. This is his new area. Yeah, this is the city that's, you know, generating all my money. In fact, I should keep this running. Just so I keep making money here. V5 says, it's like growing a tree in a pot. Yeah, but you can't grow trees this big in a pot. That doesn't usually happen. Gift Gamer says, my new account has 0 hours of watch time. Okay, we're building schools. Let's go back to the schools here. Okay, so high school. Okay, so I have a couple of high school options. This one looks incredible. I'm feeling it right here. I hate putting it off the main road here, but maybe that's the right spot for it. Yeah, maybe like right there. This is like patterned off of a fine arts building, I think in Europe somewhere. Fine Arts Museum. Yeah, from France. It's a fine arts museum in France. And they converted it into a high school for this asset, which is just so cool. Like, so maybe this is like an art high school. So there's room for 1,000 students. We already got students filling into this. So that looks really cool. Another great addition to the downtown. I would like one right over here, though. So let's put in, I have this one. Government Primary School. Oh, this is an elementary school, too. Oh, this is cool. Another elementary school. Oh, maybe we'll put this one in over here. What does this one look like? Yeah, that's cool. And I think this one, the colors change. Like, so you can put it down, it'll be a whole bunch of different colors. Like, I don't know if I like this green necessarily. So let's, yeah, so it changes. Like, that's like an orangish color. There's a red color. I think there's a blue color. Yeah, the blue color. That's the one I want. A blue color. Yeah, so you have red, orange, green, and blue. Yeah, I think that looks cool. How many students is this? 1,000 elementary students. Holy cow. Okay, so maybe we don't need all of these schools right now. I would like another elementary or another high school. Look at this one. Okay, so this is based off of, I don't know if this is a real, I think this is a real building in Japan. It's called the Twisted High School. I would like to put it over here. Maybe like in here. Look at that building. Oh my goodness. Is that crazy or what? It's kind of hard to see right here. Maybe we should put this right up against the road. It's such a beautiful building. Yeah, let's move this so it's pretty visible. And what I want to do is I would like to create a walking pathway over this road. So let's try and do that. And look at, we got a little American flag on here too. Yeah, that's a really cool building. And you can kind of see it as you drive by. I like that. 1,500 high school students. So that is perfect. Let's get our walking path in here. Now, which one looks the best? I kind of like the nature reserve walking path if you're using it as a bridge, because it has all of this like greenery that hangs down, which I think is really cool. So let's see what that looks like here. It's going to say it's not high enough. That does not go well at all. What's the one that looks like it's going to fall apart? What was I thinking? What's the one I'm thinking of? Maybe the zoo pathway? Zoo path. Let's try to upgrade to this. What does that look like? Oh, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, you get this lovely, like, greenery. And honestly, it doesn't need to be any higher than this, I don't think. I mean, this truck is the biggest thing that's going to go under here. So I think that looks pretty cool. Cool little pathway there. And I think we have enough space if we, like, just bring it down to the street level here. It shouldn't be too steep of a... It shouldn't be too steep of a decline. Let's just turn angle on. So if we go all the way to there, and actually I like the texture on this. Looks pretty nice. All right, so let's see what that decline is. We use our tool here and go from here down to here. 12% grade. Oh, oof. I need our engineers in chat. Is that too steep? It doesn't look that bad, I don't think. Gift Gamer says, wait, Zach, will I still be able to join if you make a Minecraft server now that I have a new account? Yes, but I'm not going to be creating a Minecraft server anytime soon. Yeah, we kind of already did that, and it was a blast. But yeah, I'm probably not going to do it again. Just because I'm focusing more on City Skylines now. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave this like this. I think it looks good. You come down here, you go under the bridge, you pass the high school. And the high school makes a nice contrast to the Walt Disney music hall over here. High school and this. You know, now this is having the same kind of weird window glitch thing going on. What is up with that? Something I will look into. All right, so we've done a lot of schools, probably more schools than we need. But if I can afford it, I like to have a little excess schools because that draws in more residential demand. V5 says 12 is the upper limit for people walking up the stairs, but it is doable. Okay, so next thing is post office. We can't forget the post office, something I forget a lot, but we're not going to forget it here in the downtown because I have a special post office asset, which I love. I have used this one before, but it's so beautiful. It's called the Historic Post Office, and this is actually a building from Lockport, New York. It says rename the building to enable holiday mode. What? There's a holiday mode? What is that? So I thought it would be cool to kind of put it in here somewhere. This has a pretty big reach. I don't know. This I'm thinking about this part here as being my most valuable real estate, mostly because it's right next to the train station. I don't know if I want to put the post office in right here. Maybe I'll put it in down over here so it's not too far away. Yeah, I'm feeling that this is a better spot right here. kind of curious about this holiday mode, though. Let me read that again. Anyway, this looks beautiful, though. Look at how gorgeous this building looks. Oh, it's so nice. I love like the loading docks on the side here. It looks so legit. Okay, let me read this again. Rename the building to enable holiday mode. What do you think that means? Do I rename this holiday? Holiday. Oh! Did you guys see this? I typed in the word holiday and it put Christmas lights over the building. Are you kidding me? How is that even possible? This game blows my freaking mind. How is that possible? If we turn this to nighttime, the Christmas lights light up. Are you kidding me? This is the coolest asset I've ever seen. No freaking way. Oh my goodness. Look how my truck's coming out to collect the mail. Wow, let's go. Tim says, I think the post office is one of the least used assets in the game. Yeah, I agree. Everyone forgets about it. V5 says, downtown post offices are important buildings in many cities like Dublin. Wow, that's awesome. I'm going to leave the Christmas lights on because I can't get over that. How awesome is that? Okay, let's turn it back to daytime here. Okay, we've spent a lot of money so far. A lot of money. And we're actually not making as much money anymore because we're paying for all of these buildings. Okay, what else do we need? Before I plop down some more buildings, there is something I wanted to take care of, which is over here. I have noticed we've been having a little bit of traffic issues here going into this freeway interchange. We have this gorgeous freeway interchange, which is working pretty nicely. But what I realized is we don't have proper lane mathematics here because this has 3 lanes going into 4 lanes. So honestly, this should be a 4-lane highway right here. And I have some new highway roads. I'm thinking of actually upgrading these all to American highway roads, which I've never used before, but I have them now. So I wanted to see if I should use them here. Where are they? If I can find them here. I thought they would be in here, but it doesn't look like it. I mean, we have 4-lane highways, but I know I have like special highway roads. Oh, there we go. Level 4 unique buildings. Okay, so yeah, these are the US version of the highway. And let's just look at see what they look like here. And it's cool. We have these, they have them like with dotted lines and stuff. So you have all the proper lane markings, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so I think we might use some of these. So here's one with 4 lanes, but with the lane marking. So if we go over here, look at that. Now, is this an actual... It is an actual highway. It looks a little bit less chunky than the vanilla versions. Which I'm not necessarily sure I find all that realistic. Although, no, maybe that's more realistic. Maybe that would be like that. It has like a little cement barrier on the side. Okay, I can go with that. Yeah, so these are meant to be like the American style freeways. which look pretty cool to me. It's taken off the freeway sign, though. Okay, so then over here, it would turn into the three-way interstate. Three-lane. Okay. And so then right here, what we would do is we would use intersection marking tool to kind of make this look a little bit fancier. So let's grab this and go to here. We'll grab this guy and go to here. Here, we'll go to here and here. And then how are we going to do this? I feel like this would go to like here and be like a dotted line. Okay, so how do we do this? So dashed line, let's increase the width. Oh, not the width. Say it's 15. The dash space is what we need to increase. Oh no, this will be closer. No, maybe that will be there. Dash length, make this shorter. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'm trying to match it with this right here. And then for these ones, we'll have to find these guys here. So like this one, this dash length is actually longer. And then the spacing length is a lot bigger. It's like this. Let's say 6.5. Sounds reasonable to me. Dash length, we'll make this 2.5. 6.5, 2.5, and 0.15 sounds good. Can we make them lighter too? Yeah, we can. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's say it's about this brightness, just trying to match everything up. So that looks good. Okay, so this, I'm going to copy this color and then paste it into all these colors here. Okay, perfect. And then, so this line, this was, gosh, I forgot already. It was 1.5, 2.5, 6.5. 1.5, 2.5, and then 6.5. Perfect. And then this line at the end here, this should be yellow. So just make this nice and yellow here. Guess it's a little bit more orangey, probably. That's pretty close. All right, so that looks pretty good. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is upgrade my freeways to these freeway roads, or the American-style freeway roads. And does it change the lights too? I think the lights are different. Yeah, the lights are different. Oh, that's cool. Let me see the difference in the lighting. Interesting. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I might do this. I mean, this is something that... Oh, shoot. This is something I'll do gradually. You know, every once in a while I'll work on... Because I got to replace all of these freeway roads. That's something I'll work on a little bit every once in a while. I'll just replace more and more of the roads. You know, and finagle around with the intersection markings and stuff like that. Do all these markings here. Because now that I know that this looks like it's working pretty well, I just had to increase the size of this from a 3-lane to a 4-lane. See, this needs to increase to a 4-lane too. But yeah, like I said, I'll do that off stream. It just every once in a while I'll work on this a little bit more. Tim says American Highway Roads ? Yeah, these are ones I downloaded from the Steam Workshop. So I've never used these before, but they look pretty good. Looks like they're working pretty nicely. Okay, so next we want to put in a couple more things. I would like to get some churches in here. And I have a couple of cool church assets. This one, St. Mary's Church. Now, this might be an actual place. So I wanted to find a cool spot for this. I don't know exactly where this would go. I think maybe like over here in the corner, or maybe... I mean, I want it to be pretty visible. Oh, maybe right in the corner here. I want it to look like, you know, this is an old historic church right in the middle of downtown, and downtown just kind of grew up around it. Look at how beautiful that looks. I love that. I think that's really cool, and I like that it's right across from the train station. Yeah, really awesome. Okay, so there we got one church here. And then, yeah, and so this one I want just the buildings clustered around it. Then I have another one that I wanted to have like another church like over here, but maybe we make it like more of like a historical park kind of a thing. You know, maybe this one has a little bit more space around it and trees and flowers and that kind of thing. So there's another church here called Church of the Ascension. And it looks like the description says this is an actual church in Germany, which is pretty cool. Completed in 1901. Yeah, so this must be like an actual historical church. Let's see how this looks like. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous looking asset. Look at this. It's a little bit dark. Very dark. I can't even brighten it at all. But yeah, really cool looking. Cool looking old church. I had another one in here too. Okay, this is the one we used in the Main Street area, so we're not going to use that one again. This one I'm saving for the beach town. I thought I had another one. Oh, I haven't used this one before. This one's a little bit bigger. What does this look like? Oh, wow, that's impressive. Okay, that's a little bit more modern, though. That's a little bit more of a modern take. But I do love the stained glass windows. Look at those windows, man. That is really cool. I like that this is so much brighter, though. This is, like, so dark. This is almost, like, spooky. It's dark. Let's do this. We're going to go with this brighter one. And we're going to say this is like... we're going to say this is like a big church for the city. This is like the church that all the politicians go to, like that kind of church. And we're going to make this into like a little like park zone just all around this. Maybe we'll do like a little cemetery thing here. V5 I think mentioned a cemetery. We'll put like little cemetery assets in here to look like there's a little cemetery here. Maybe this was built on the site of an older historic church that got torn down for some reason. something like that. But it's a really nice looking asset. I do like it a lot. So we're going to go with this. Is this based off of an actual thing? It says Philly's Church, so maybe it's in Philadelphia somewhere. I don't know. But let's go ahead and grab some fences. Let's grab these fences here from the city park fence. Let's turn on our grid snapping. So we can go up to here, go up to here, go to there. We'll have to move it and connect these fences here. Just connect this right at the corner. Yeah, that looks cool. And then let's go back to our cemetery pack. So our cemetery pack is from Bach to Baroque. So you can actually use Find It to look up assets from the creators that made it, which is so handy. Let's find this Bach to Baroque. Bach to Baroque. Where is he? Here it is. Bach to Baroque. So he made all of these grave assets, which are so cool. Maybe we could even use like this. You know, I don't think I used this in the other cemetery area. Maybe we could use this in here. Oh, we'd have to make this an actual park. Did I use that over here? Let me check. Oh, I did. I put 2 of them in here. Okay, so that is good. Let's just copy and paste some of these, because they look pretty good. So we're just going to copy this and make this like a little cemetery over here. Right along the road here. Maybe something, I mean, I'm thinking not even anything much bigger than that. Just a little cemetery thing. I think that looks really cool. And what we'll do is we'll kind of surround it with trees. Maybe we'll add, let's do this. Let's add a few hedges around here, just to kind of separate it out a little bit more. So we'll use these like small hedges. It's a pretty nice looking asset. Oh, there's spaces in there. Hold up. We'll shrink it so that there's no spaces. So we'll come out, let's say we'll come out this way. And then we'll kind of angle it like this. And then we want to leave room for an entrance. Oh, there's gravestones right here. Shoot. I would like this to come all the way along right next to this fence here. No, maybe I want to leave it open so people can see. Okay, we'll leave it open. Hold on. Let me grab this. Delete that. That was the gravestones that are underneath this hedge. And then we will create an opening here. Delete that. So we have like a little bit of an opening to go into the graveyard. Maybe we'll have another opening over here. Yeah, right there and right there. Okay, so those are little hedges. And then let's put in some trees. We'll put in some nice trees along here. Oh, shoot, there's trees everywhere. Okay, we'll have to thin some of those out a little bit. But yeah, then throughout here, I'd kind of like to make this like kind of like a reflection garden kind of area. So maybe what we do is maybe we make this like a little park spot. Yeah, let's turn this into just like a little park so people can walk around through here. And, you know, kind of like prayer gardens where you go and you reflect and you pray and do spiritual stuff. V5 says the Dark Church is from Dresden. It was in a firestorm in World War II. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. It's a cool looking asset though, for sure. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is let's grab an entryway to our little park area. We'll do small park main gate. Stick it in right here. And we'll use move it to kind of move it over a little bit. Let's go ahead and grab this. We'll move this back just a touch. Then we'll grab this and move this over just a touch. Maybe even connect this up to here. No, maybe I'll keep this straight and move this back is what I'll do. Just like that. Perfect. Then I will expand this park area out. Let's grab my little brush here. Boom, boom, boom. Just kind of over here. Just a small little park area. And it's not like we're going to charge any money for this or anything. But I just would like to be able to put in little little assets in here along this pathway I'm going to put in. And maybe we'll put entrances on both sides. So let's put an entrance in over here. Let's move this fence back a little bit and put in another entrance right here. Oh, side gate. There we go. Side gate, we'll grab this. We'll move this over right next to this guy right over here. Connect that up. And then we could do a nice little pathway through here. Now, I would like to use like a gravel path. So let's find our gravel path, which is this guy right here. We'll use our little windy tool and like kind of wind it around here. Something like that. Cool little walkway around here. I think that's pretty cool looking. And then we can use some of our like gazebos and stuff to just throw them in here to add some places for people to go. Maybe we'll do these like nice green ones. Yeah, something like that. Nothing like too crazy. Just a little bit of stuff. And then we'll fill in the rest of this with some nice trees. Shoot, we're using the arid trees. This is from the Lost Valley. This is my Lost Valley tree mix. What trees am I using here? Oh, we're using the autumn trees. That's right. I have an autumn tree brush. Perfect. Okay, let's bump our density up a little bit here. Let's just push these in throughout here. Yeah, something like that. And we can have some taller trees, because I imagine this has been here for some time. So we'll have some taller trees in here around this church. But I think that looks fantastic. Maybe we'll put in just a couple more trees right in here. That looks good. Oh, what a beautiful looking place. I would like to spice this up a little bit more. Let's put in... Let's see if I have some like cool brick or something we could have right in front of the church. So I think we're going to look at our tiles. Let's go here. Go down to decals. And we have like these red paving tiles. Let me just see what kind of other stuff we have. Okay, those are all the new ones. How big is this? That's pretty... I don't see this at all. Oh, there we go. Okay, that is pretty red. That's a little too red. Yikes. That is a little too red. Let me get rid of the grass first, too. You can get rid of the grass by using Surface Painter. This is something I learned recently. But if you have, like, sprites, if you just paint this in, the sprites go away, which is kind of cool. So just paint in some pavement here. And honestly, we could just leave it pavement, but I want to see if I can make these tiles look good. Let's type in tile. I mean, maybe I use these. These look pretty cool. Yeah, that looks really cool, actually. And I'm thinking just like... Yeah, maybe we could do 2 lines of them. Yeah, they're perfectly lined up. Okay, perfect. Let's do something like this. Line this up as best as I can. That's pretty good. Then we'll use move it here. Let's grab all of these. Let's center them a little bit better. So it's right up to the edge of the road. That is as perfect as I'm going to get it. Then we'll copy it. Boom. Actually, I might be able to center it even better. Let's do rotate at center to here. Perfect. That perfectly aligned it. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's perfectly aligned. Ooh, I love that. I love when it's just like perfect. And then we copy and paste it, and this will go in right to here. Let's zoom in so we can get as good of a look as possible. Hold Control to delete out those little bubbles so we can see what we're doing, and we'll just connect it straight up into here. Perfectly connected, and that looks fantastic to me. And then we can even grab this and move this back just a touch. And center this a little bit better. Wow. Wow, does that make a difference? Holy cow, I love that. I am liking that. Oh, it says it's too far back from the road now. No! That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. It's too far from the road. Oh, gosh. All right, how close do I have to drag it for it to stop complaining? All the way there? That's on the road. It's complaining when it's on the road. Oh, it lights up. Oh, that's crazy. Well, I don't know how to fix this. I think we might have to... Here, let me put it back. Oh, that's pretty good right there. What I might have to do is drag a road onto here because it's like it was on the road and still complaining. So maybe I'll have to drag like an invisible road onto here or something. Which is obnoxious. But we could do that. I do have like kind of a pavement road kind of a thing. This thing. If I go like this, what is going to happen? It says it's still not close enough. What? This asset is crazy. So I have to drag the road all the way up into here for it to like register as normal. Well, what are you going to do? All right, that's what I got to do. That's what I got to do. But it does look good, and you can't tell. You can't tell anyway. But you will see cars like driving up onto this, which will be weird. But yeah, what are you going to do? Here, let me pull this back more to like here. And then we have these weird traffic lights here, which is strange. How do I take these traffic lights off here? Lights? Can I just say no traffic lights? None. Click a segment to copy its skin and select a network. Oh, that's not what I want to do. What I want to do is click this segment. Lights. I want to take these lights off here. This is the network skins mod, by the way, what I'm like messing around with here. Maybe if I do this. Oh, that did it. Oh, perfect. Okay, so you select, you go to network skins, go to lights, do no lights, click on your network, which is here. Or you can kind of see it glitching under the tiles, but that's okay. And that took away the lights. Now you kind of have the road underneath here. Let's see if I can delete the pedestrian walkway. Road decoration. Hide. Hide crossings. Hide intersection markings. Boom. Oh, this mod is so wonderful. So the deal with this mod, I've just recently started using this mod, and it's so useful. You should think of this mod in relation to Bob, where, you know, Bob is the tree mod where you can go into any asset and change the trees, but Bob changes the trees on the whole map. Every time you use the mod, or every time you use that asset after you've bobbed it, will affect the whole map and every other save that you use. But this network skins mod will only affect this one network. So if you want to affect an asset every time you use it, you use Bob. If you only want to affect a network on that specific instance, you use this one, and it'll only affect this one. Now, I could use Bob on these networks and change out the traffic lights and the street lights and stuff, but that will affect every other street of that type in the city. So yeah, you can kind of use, depending on what you're doing, you could use one mod or the other, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I just started using this mod, and I really, really like it. It's so cool. Oh, Captain Irish is in chat. Hey, man, I was just watching Captain's stream. Great stream, man. And by the way, congratulations on getting engaged. Captain Irish just got engaged. That is so cool. Yeah, congrats, man. And I hope your channel continues to do well. Claude from Chicago's in chat. Hey, how's it going? Did you finish your stream already? Or are you just stopping by? Yeah, I think Claude is streaming right now, Planet Coaster. So go check out his channel if you have the chance. V5 says invisible road ? Well, it's not an invisible road. I'm not using invisible roads. I used to have invisible roads, but the ones I was using are a little bit buggy, and so I stopped using them. So I don't have any invisible roads now. But what I am using is I use this road, which it just looks like concrete. So it's kind of invisible. I feel like this is better than invisible roads. So that's usually what I use. But so yeah. This is my little church / park / cemetery area. And I think it's pretty cool. Let me put some more trees in here, though. Like just a couple, like right in here. And then maybe like a couple in here. Something like that. We might get rid of that one. That's too big. Beautiful. All right. What else did I want to work on today? Oh, you know what we've never done is we've never set up this roundabout correctly. Whenever you do a roundabout, you should use Traffic Manager Presidential Edition mod to make sure that it's set up correctly. So let's do that. You click on TMPE. You go to your priority signs, and then it tells you down here what to do. So quick setup for high priority road / roundabout. You hold down Shift Control plus click. So if I do Shift Control click and click on the roundabout and click, you can see it automatically puts all of these like yield signs and give way signs, and that's setting up your roundabout so it works most efficiently. And it is amazing the difference this makes. Like, that makes a huge difference. Just making this go smoothly and faster and all that stuff. Okay, so we set that up. That is good. Okay, so I think at this point, we have our service buildings in. Is there any services that I missed? We got our garbage. We got our schools. We got our post office. We got our fire. We got our police. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't do a hospital. We need to do a hospital. Let's do that. I have a couple of hospital buildings. I would like... Ooh, let's find a spot for this. Okay, well, first of all, let's do this. Now, the deal is this is a gorgeous looking building, but it's a little bit small. It is a little small, and so I'm thinking maybe we put it down here. But the thing is, I don't think hospitals are that important in this game. I don't think you need that many of them. But look at how gorgeous this building looks. It's really, really nice. This has 30 ambulances, 90 patients, which is it's just really small. So we'll probably need to put another one in somewhere, but for right now, I think this will work for our purposes. So we have a little hospital, a little cryopreservatory area. That looks really good. And then I have a special building here that will only work well in a corner. And it's like a health-related type building, which is this. Mighty Mix Boxing Gym. It's made for a 30-degree corner. You know what? We have one right here. Like a really tight corner. It's like, what are you going to put at this corner here? Well, I have a building for that. So let's plop this down and see if we can maneuver it into place. Let me grab buildings. We'll grab this and turn it around. And look at this. Perfect fit for this 30-degree corner. Wow. How cool is that? And it's a little boxing gym. Oh, it looks a little bit worse for wear. This doesn't look like it's the nicest part of town here, but really cool for this sharp angle here. That looks sharp. I like it. And so this will function as kind of like a health. It looks like, well, I think this functions like the saunas do in games, so they're kind of health. Let's see. Yeah, it functions as a health building. So it must work like a sauna does in the game. But it's a boxing gym, and I think that's perfect. So, okay, so we have a hospital, boxing gym, and I think that's it for our service buildings. So now we can continue to build out the skyscrapers throughout this whole area, and we'll have all the services all ready to go. Stormon Gaming's in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Saying, I've never seen you this early, LOL. Oh, well, welcome, man. Yeah, I stream every Saturday morning, so this is my Saturday time. But usually, I stream at night normally. Iris says, Zach, if you get Hogwarts Legacy, we could stream it together. That would be fun. I don't think I've ever played that, though. Iris says, sometimes I get confused at who has the right of way. Well, roundabouts are very confusing with that type of stuff. V5 says there's a medical lab also in vanilla that might work. I know exactly what you're talking about, V5, and I do plan on using that building. I'll show you guys. V5 is talking about this one here, and it's so cool. It's the medical laboratory. It was part of, what was this part of? The high-tech buildings content creator pack that came out, and it is really cool. It functions like a hospital, but it's this medical laboratory that analyzes viral infections. But I don't think we need it yet. It's just going to cost me money right now. It has patient capacity of 20, and it's going to cost me 1,280 per week. So I'm going to hold off on this, but we will put this one in a little bit later. I need to get my population up right now is my main focus. All right, but that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. Irish says, oh, he's saying the Hogwarts game comes out in February. Nice. That's going to be it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you everyone who was here. Thank you Captain Irish. Thank you V5. Thank you Stormrun Gaming. Thank you Cloud from Chicago. Thank you everyone. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. So everyone remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.